So after my lecture, inshallah, I'm equally reliably told that the Sheikh, the leader of Al-Hafeez Foundation, is still going to talk to us. And as he's talking to us, he's giving us lot and lot of things to go away with, inshallah. So let's see how things goes. No, now I said what you cannot define, you cannot understand. Some of us have been fasting for so many years. If you are 30 years old today, when did you start fasting? Maybe you start when you are 15. So you have fasted for how many years? 15 years again. If I want to ask, what is fasting? We have been fasting and we cannot define what fasting is. So once you cannot define what fasting is, you cannot understand. So you will be fasting and be fasting and be fasting for so many years. And you realize that your fasting is not going anywhere. It's just like a mirage. You know what a mirage is? If you are in the sun in the afternoon, like 1 o'clock, if you see far, you see as if there is water. Once you get there, you will not find water. It will be like a mirage. So all your deeds that you are doing in Ramadan, because you don't understand what Ramadan is, it's going to be very, very hard to pass through Ramadan unless Ramadan pass through you. So are you telling me what Ramadan is? Can somebody define what fasting is? Fasting, what is fasting? Anybody? You see, you must understand what fasting is. Should I define it for us? Eh? Okay, but yeah, Sheikh, to say make Sheikh define fasting for us. But please, sir, help us give Sheikh mic, I beg. There's one mic there. Let us hear from Sheikh Adam. Somebody is there too? Oh, hey, we have another person there. Let's Sheikh do his own. No, we have different definitions. Let us hear your own, sir. We can use yours too.
Because if I define my own, it will carry all this.
We want to get.
They say women first.
After men. All right. Thank you for that.
Abstinence from eating, drinking, and all such moral acts.
Okay.
Like by biting, fighting, quarreling, all those things.
All those things, okay.
So the eating has to come back when you are breaking. Do you understand? But those by biting, quarreling, all those things. See, Ramadan finishes, you must not return to it.
Okay. So when Ramadan finishes, now return to it now.
No.
All right. Let's hear Sheikh, please. There's one particular thing I needed in that definition.
Fasting is defined according to the scholarly agreement is the complete abstinence from eating, drinking, sexual intercourse, and anything that could break the fast from the first Fajr to sunset with the intention of worshiping Allah.
Allahu Akbar. Takbir. Takbir. You see, I like that area now. With the intention of worshiping Allah. That is the definition of fasting. Willingly abstinence. Willingly abstinence. Me, I don't like putting food and water and things. I call it willingly abstinence from natural pleasures. From natural pleasures. But you know what? It must have a purpose. That is the purpose you now put. So that you can worship Allah. So for spiritual upgradement. Is that not so? That is Ramadan. Now, the most recited ayah in Ramadan. Who know the ayah? The most recited ayah. No day the most recited ayah. Either on radio, other in television, other in lectures like this. They have recited the ayah today here. Our Sheikh just recited the ayah. The most recited ayah. No, in Ramadan. We are talking Ramadan. The surah that is most recited in Ramadan. Somebody say something. Kutiba alaykumus siyam kama kutiba alal ladina la'allakum tattaqun. Now, if somebody asks you that are you a Muslim, you say yes. Who say you should fast? Allah. Where did Allah say you should fast? Where did Allah say you should fast in the Quran? Can any Muslim tell me the surah and the ayah? You that you are fasting now, you cannot say, this is understanding Ramadan and understanding fasting. If you are able to define fasting, you now equally know where Allah said we should fast. You get it now? Where did Allah say we should fast? They say is kutiba alaykum siyam. Whose surah is that? Baqarah. Whose ayah is that? See my mind. Which ayah is that? We have been fasting for 20 years, 30 years. We have been fasting. No, you see this now. But where Allah said we should fast, we don't know. Eh? Which ayah? If we have accepted Surah Al-Baqarah 2, which ayah? 200 and? No? Okay. So you have your Google there. Remain small. 183. 183. Quran chapter 2, ayah 183. So you can, if you have not read that ayah before, please read it. We have Quran in English. We have in Yoruba. Whose language we don't have Quran now? In your language, there is no Quran in your language that is translated in your language. Anybody? If you don't have Quran translated in your language, see me. We will translate it. Now, that ayah, please open it. If you have your phone and you have data, you can open it. What did Allah say there? Allah said, Kutiba, ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, Kutiba alaykumus siyam, kaman kutiba alal ladina min qablikum. You see, Sheikh Adam talked about this ayah, this area, kaman kutiba alal ladina min qablikum. When our Sheikh are translating this ayah, you know what they said? They say, as those people before us has fasted. So we should fast like they have fasted. We should fast because they also fasted. The question I now ask is, how did they fast? You hear this question? How did they fast? I ask another question. Why did they fast? I equally ask another question. Where did they fast? I ask another question. How many fasts did they fast? Kaman kutiba alal ladina min qablikum. Prophet Adam, let's start with him. Did he fast or not? Prophet Adam fasted. He fasted. And he fasted 40 days. The question now is, why did he fast? Why did Prophet Adam, why did he fast? He fasted because he disobeyed Allah. He was now asking for Allah's forgiveness. He fasted because he wants Allah to do what? To forgive him. Where he said, Rabbana dhallamuna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna min al-azirin. He asked for Allah's forgiveness. He fasted for 40 days. I now ask another question. What was the result of his fasting? What was the result? Did Allah forgive him or not? Allah forgave him. Be putting that laconically juxtaposed with your fasting. Ask yourself, why are you fasting? If I ask you now that why are you fasting? For the purpose now, he is looking for Allah's forgiveness. What do you put in front of Allah? Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wal tanzur nafsun man qaddamat al-ghadi. Allah said, put something forth that, Ya Allah, do this one for me. What have you put forth in the sight of Allah as you are fasting? Adam fasted, though. Why? Because he wants Allah to forgive him. Why are you fasting? What is the result of Adam fasted? Allah forgive him. Let's go again. Prophet Yunus fasted. Yunus fasted. You know Prophet Yunus? Who can tell me one thing about Prophet Yunus? Just one thing about him that will know him more. Eh? Eh? Swallowed by fish. He fasted for 3 days. Where did he fast? Where did he fast? In the belly of the fish. Why did he fast? So that Allah will protect him. Are we together? He was looking for Allah's protection for the fact that he has sinned against Allah, but he is in the belly of the fish. Allah, protect me. I fasted 3 days. What was the result of his fast? Did Allah protect him? Why are you fasting? Did you put protection in the sight of Allah as you are fasting? If I ask you that what is your prayer point as you are fasting 30 days, what are your prayer points? Some people don't have. Some people don't have. Oh. You must have a prayer point. That is why you will be able to evaluate yourself. You get it now? That is why you'll be able to evaluate and see whether your fasting is accepted and your result is seen. Zachariah fasted. Prophet Zachariah, he fasted. Who know anything about Zachariah? Zachariah was looking for a son, a child. Okay. Oh, they say I don't have time. Okay. He said he's representing the MC and he's telling me that I don't have enough time. All right, no problem. I will. You see, where I'm going is Kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum. Let us go back and see how those prophets fasted. There's a prophet that fasted because he was sick. He was sick to the extent that it's only his tongue that he can use to praise Allah. Which prophet is that? Ayub. And this is why he fasted. My question now to you is, why are you fasting? See, if a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Should I say that again? If a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is what? Is inevitable. You will just abuse it. That was why the hadith says that some people will come, they will pass through Ramadan, but Ramadan will not pass through them. And at the day of Qiyamah, Allah will say they should use their nose, that they should use their nose and drag it on the floor. Why? Because they entered into Ramadan, day 1, day 2, till day 30. They don't have purpose of fasting. So let's try as much as possible. Look at how those prophets fasted. Look at why they fasted. Look at the result of their fasting, so that our fasting will have purpose. An unexamined life is not worth living. An unexamined life is not worth living. I don't have enough time, inshallah. Someone has represented me and he has said, I don't have time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.